So I'm Richard Dicky Davies. I'm a Business Development Director of Tower Street Finance. We're an innovative funder in the probate space. And you're probably thinking, I've got the wrong slide deck and I should be in a conveyancing presentation. But no, I'll explain what's going on. So we've designed a series of products to help in the probate space for you and your clients' needs. I'll just go through what they are now one by one. So IHT loan is for estates that are asset-rich, cash-poor. Estates that are locked because you need the grant to probate to release the assets, but you need to sell the assets to pay the IHT. So it's a process that's locked, and our product solves that issue. Inheritance dispute funding allows beneficiaries to challenge an inheritance, whether there's a will or not, and this can be a business generator for you guys because you've got access to funding for when a beneficiary comes to you and says, I want to challenge a will. Estate expense funding. This is for executors who have other expenses to fund on the estate, so this may be funeral costs, house clearance fees, house sale fees, your own costs. This can save your work in progress, so rather than you fund these costs yourselves, you can get the executor to take up one of these facilities. And last but not least, inheritance advance, which does what it says in the tin. It allows beneficiaries to access a portion of their inheritance sooner. The best expression I've heard in the industry is for beneficiaries, when they know they're going to get some money, the speed with which they go from grief to greed is frightening, and some of them miss out stage one. Because as soon as they know they're going to get some money, they want it now. So, all of our products have a common DNA. So, we've got no credit checks, no charge of any property, no liability. There's no shortfall risk, so if ever there's another will, another beneficiary, another debt, or the asset sells for less, that's our risk. No liability for the customer, don't even need it to be a will, and there's no liability on you guys for any of these products. We don't have a typical customer, and as you all know, all estates are different. And this is where the three-bed semi comes into it. Our FD says to us often, can you just go and find me a straightforward estate, one that's got a three-bed semi in Peterborough and a 50 grand in a bank account, because that's easy for me to underwrite. We haven't yet found one, but keep looking. So I'll bring them to life through some case studies. So first, quite a sad story. Two young siblings, 19 and 21 years old. Parents died in quick succession during the pandemic. Large central London property, 350 grand of IHT to pay. Came to us, no option how to pay it themselves. So clearly what we did, advanced them an IHT loan for the full amount of 350 grand. Both also took out an inheritance advance to tide themselves over because they knew it was going to take 12 months to release the money from the property. Second one, a bit more complicated, properties in the UK, France. Lots of asset classes, some UK IHT to pay by the end of October, 6 months after date of death, some French IHT later on, and some solicitors' fees. We got supplied 68 documents on Tuesday at about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. We reviewed them and ended up advancing a 950,000 facility. They paid we paid 750,000 to HMRC on the Thursday, so by the October deadline, and they then brought down the French IHT and solicitors' cost in due course. This one's even more complicated. Contested estate, the widow, second wife of the deceased, is living in the main estate property. She's got an inheritance due. She's not agreeing with it. She's launched 5 caveats, one after another, so it's been going on for 2.5 years. It's locked. The daughter, blood daughter of the deceased, is the executor and beneficiary. She came to us for some dispute funding. But actually what we've done with her is we've advanced an estate expense funding, so in her capacity as executor, she's able to warn off the caveat, and so she's got a funding facility for that. And then in her capacity as a beneficiary, she can take out an IDF facility to contest the distribution. Last one. Again, relatively straightforward estate, mainly property, few liquid assets, 3 executors. one of whom is the solicitor. The other two executors had little financial capacity. Solicitor came to us and said, basically, where the hell do I find 300 grand for IHT? Because I'm responsible for it. Of course, the answer is, we give you an IHT loan for 300 grand, which is what we did. Paid HMRC, took the loan out in a personal name, but no personal liability on her. So, as you can see from the case studies, we're here to solve problems. The answer is yes until we say no. We don't like to say no. And we are still looking for that 3-bed semi in Peterborough. We're here at stand 3, opposite the catering. That's where I want to be, because I like food. So please come and chat to us.